Hi, it's Riku. I'm recording it because last time, I do admit, I had a little fun making a video. So I thought of coming back for now. So today we're going to be playing Sims 4, but I'm going to be drawing randomized Sims. So I'm going to be creating 3 Sims with a randomized look, traits, and name. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, I don't care about the quiz. Oh, nice. This is the most normal looking sim that I usually get when I randomize a sim. So let's just see what's her name. Olive Race. Nice. Okay. What's her traits? Okay. So glutton, outgoing, and vegetarian. Okay, great. So this is our first sim. So let's draw her. Hello again. This is Narration Riku. To be honest, I didn't think that I would be coming back for another video, but I got some good feedback on my last video, which you can check out at the top of this video. It should pop up right about now. I'm not sure if I figured out how to add cards by the time I edit this video for YouTube, but I hope I did. Speaking of, I'm sorry for the bad editing on my last video. This is only my second video, so I'm still trying to figure out editing, and I'm still learning how to record and use my editing program. Hopefully this time around I fix some of the issues that were happening last time. Like, I have a really soft voice, so I'm trying to yell into my mic without blowing air into it, and I'm trying to crank up my voice when I'm editing. I hope I'm more audible this time. On to the drawing though. This is Olive, our first random sim. I'm trying to give her a pose as if she just started cooking. I wanted to play into her traits. I noticed 2 of her traits were food related, so I thought having her cook would be something accurate for her. Also, filming this had me conquer a long-time fear of mine, the dog teeth pattern that you'll see me draw in a little bit. It just looks so complicated, so I had to look up how to draw the dog teeth pattern, which was actually simpler than I thought. I mean, it looks terrible in the drawing, but it makes sense to me now. I actually don't play The Sims all too often, but when I do, I'm stuck on there for hours, for like a week, and then I don't touch it for the next 6 months. I really just like downloading a bunch of CCs for my female Sims and deck them out. I don't even care about my male Sims, if I'm being honest. And then I spend the rest of my time doing the motherlode cheat and giving my Sims an entire mansion. I have to get every little detail in the house just right, and I have to build it in one sitting. Every time I go back to The Sims, I can and will give up a few hours of sleep the night before I have to work just to play The Sims. I haven't played with any of these Sims, but I like to imagine Olive is the mom of the group. She just looks so fancy and professional with her pencil skirt and her hair done all nice. She would be the one to keep everyone in check. She's the kind of friend to have a bag of raisins or something in her purse for when someone says they're hungry, or band-aids just in case someone gets hurt. So right now you're just watching me put in all of my solid colors. When I color, I like to paint bucket tool all of my colors that I want in the drawing, and then I go in and do my cell shading and blend in everything I need to blend, and then I like to do highlights and any final details. Also, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to check out my Instagram and my Twitter. The links will be in the description below, and I'll just flash them on the screen now. Growing up, I remember watching YouTubers play The Sims, and they made me want to have The Sims so bad. It just looks so fun doing the 100 baby challenge, or this one video, I saw where they were trying to have their sim only get money by having them work. Comment down below, have you ever played The Sims? If so, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to your sim while you were playing? For me, I created a household where all the main Sailor Scouts lived together, and they were so annoying. They kept making coffee over and over, so much that the machine broke, and they only lived there for 2 days. It was so bad, I just deleted the coffee maker and never replaced it. Every few seconds, someone would just be making coffee, and they wouldn't sleep. They would just drink coffee. That's it. I am so sorry. I cannot be bothered to create a background. Yes, this is just a random PNG of a kitchen. Alright, now that we have our first sim drawn, let's move on to our second sim. Okay. Okay. She has a ponytail. Let's see. Okay, Mariah. Hinojosa. And what's the traits for this sim? Erratic. And snob. And clumsy. Okay, now let's get started drawing Mariah. Next up, we have Mariah. Based on her traits, I like to think of her as kind of like the goof of the three. She's definitely the one to crack jokes and do pranks on the others, but at the same time, I feel like she also likes to help cheer up her friends by making them laugh. Mariah's definitely took me the smallest amount of time. I feel like it was just how simple Mariah looked, and the pose I felt like made her look a little silly, and I like this drawing. Also, I just wanted to say thank you guys for 10 subscribers. I know this probably sounds silly, but I want to thank you guys. Even though I'm not really sure if I want to continue this, I still really appreciate all of the support. Thank you. We're almost done. We have one more sim left. Let's see what our final sim is. Okay, I have three female sims in a row. This is Whitley Shaw. And here's her traits. Mean and creative and a slob. Okay, well, let's get started drawing this sim now. Lastly, we have our final sim, Whitley. To me, Whitley feels like a tough love kind of person. Like, someone who cares but feels kind of embarrassed to show it. She'll act like she's not paying attention, but then gets you exactly what you wanted for your birthday. And then she'll be all like, it's whatever, no big deal. Whitley would for sure treat you like a sibling, like she would pick on you here and there. But as soon as someone makes the same jokes about you, she would say like, find your own friend. During the whole process of drawing and recording and editing everything, I think I had fun again. So why don't you guys comment something down below that you'd like to see next time? I'd really like to see your ideas because it is really fun making videos. And I guess I'll just keep making videos just for the fun of it. I just want to have fun on here. I don't really want it to be work. I just want it to be something that I enjoy and something that everyone enjoys. Also, if you're liking how these drawings are turning out, on my Instagram and my Twitter, you can just DM me. My DMs are always open and my commissions are open. So yeah, don't forget to check out my Instagram and my Twitter for prices and other details. Here's how Whitley turned out, and this concludes our 3 randomized Sims. And this is what they all look like together. Also, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my friend Yeti Beth and my boyfriend Boonimation, who are always there to support my work. Thank you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!